NBC 15's Madeline Anderson spent the afternoon at Camp Randall. She joins us now with an update on how the food and drink service compared this weekend. And how did things go this weekend, Madeline?
Well, the director of operations of Levy said earlier this week the company would be exponentially increasing the number of concession staff. Many gamegoers today noticed that increase and say it's a big improvement from last weekend.
The Badger football experience at Camp Randall is one fans have come to know and love.
It's a great atmosphere, it's a great day out, and we just love coming.
Go Badgers!
Go Badgers!
So when part of that experience changes, don't expect to hear any cheers from the crowd.
We had heard that there really were long lines last week. Couldn't get anything to drink.
At last weekend's game, many said the wait for concessions was 20, 40, even 60 minutes long. Part of the problem, the new vendor didn't have nearly as many hawkers per section compared to previous games.
Last week, we sat here the whole game. In the fourth quarter, we finally found one vendor came up the aisle. He had one water and one pop in his case.
This week, there's plenty more yellow in the sea of red. And with temperatures nearing 90 degrees for much of the game, quick service became a health priority.
First half, we've probably seen 10 or 12. Plenty of service with the food, plenty of service with the water. Lines are still a little long, but that's part of people getting out of the heat.
When we first got to the stadium, the first thing we walked in, we saw the concessions had a lot of workers, so we were under the impression that they probably learned their lesson from last week.
But one change that's sticking, Learfield Levy's decision not to let youths sell drinks and snacks in the stands, a beloved tradition under the W Club's management.
Personally, it's a little disappointing for me to see that the kids aren't out here working.
I always enjoyed the kids. I always enjoyed watching the kids work, and I think it was a great experience for them. So I wouldn't mind having the kids back, to be honest with you.
Now, many fans also came prepared today, bringing their own water bottles into the stadium after hearing about what happened last weekend. But Brittany, overall, today's game was just like any other typical football Saturday at Camp Randall.
Now, how was it for the athletic department? What did they tell you? How did things go for them?
Yeah, I just got off the phone with them, actually, and they said that things ran smoothly on their end, too, and they didn't receive any complaints like the ones they did last weekend.
Good. Glad things are going smoother.
Yeah.
Thanks, Madeline.